Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Tuesday afternoon, and here are today's notices. First up today, I would love to talk to all of you about lockers. Here are some lockers. They are lovely lockers. They were provided for us very kindly by the Friends of Holyport College, and we love them dearly. However, there's a couple of things you need to know. First up, you may only visit your locker at break and lunchtime, or before and after school. That means you need to get everything out of it that you need for that school session. Secondly, there is now no excuse if you have a locker for leaving bags lying around. So if you leave your bags lying in corridors or inappropriate places, they will disappear. If your bag is too big for your locker, you need to get a smaller bag. The people who say that I can't fit it and this is just all the things I need, invariably when I look in their bags, I find 4 or 5 weeks worth of dirty games kit, which really doesn't need to be carried around everywhere. So, bags in lockers. If there is somebody else's padlock on your locker, I am trying to locate some bolt cutters. We will be cutting those off, so that situation should be resolved very, very shortly. And the only time that you're allowed into your locker, for example, in between lesson 2 and lesson 3, is if you have a games lesson. So if you've got games, you can go to your locker before or after, but that's the only time you go to your locker in between lessons. I think that makes sense. Co-curriculum time this afternoon is at 4 o'clock rather than at 2:15 yesterday. And years 9 and 10 have their big team games training sessions. Years 7 and 8, therefore, need to join me at the end of Brunel Herschel, where we had the assembly on the first day, to choose what activities they would like to be doing. For today, all of those activities will be in the first co-curricular session, and then all of year 7 and 8 will have a prep session in the second half, and they're going to do that on this corridor right here, which is the English corridor. So year 7 and 8 prep comes to the English corridor. If you're in year 10 and you are one of those people who doesn't take part in the big co-curricular game sessions because you have opted out, because you'd like to focus a bit more on your studies, or because you're not one of our top performing sportsmen, you should also come along to choose your options, same place and time. There's normally only a few of those people anyway, I think. I think that's just about it. Wednesday co-curricular will follow the same format tomorrow. I think we've got some fixtures out this afternoon, so good luck to you lovely people. And generally just thank you for such a productive, purposeful start to term. Yesterday afternoon, I have to say, in the sunshine was a real pleasure wandering around seeing not only all of the sport, some really big tackles flying in from the boys on the rugby field out the back, but also seeing Dance Society starting up, seeing, what else do we have yesterday? We had Japanese Club, that was cool. I had kids talking to me in Japanese, writing their names in Japanese, like that. And generally all looking really nice. Over time, I will also be looking for more of you to start up your own societies, your own clubs, things that you can do for yourselves. So have a think about anything you'd like to do like that. They will be starting up. The one club you keep asking for is baking, and if I can find a way to do it, I'll do it. But at the minute, the only oven I can find is mine, and it's just really not big enough, and it's a bit dirty, so I wouldn't eat a cake that came out of there, if I'm honest. That's all from me, folks, for today. Have a great afternoon. Keep up the hard work. I'll see you later. Bye.